unless, for example, the Polish government decides to disapply or not publish this ruling, then the European Commission is compelled to act, because the Commission, of course, is the guardian of the treaties. So essentially, the whole point of the European Union is its rule-based system, its treaties, its oversight of the single market, and it's really taken for granted. Anyone with any basic knowledge of law would understand that international law and EU law has primacy over national law. That's what you buy into when you join the European Union. What's happened tonight is that Poland's Constitutional Tribunal, which in and of itself has been deemed incompatible with European Union law because of the political influence from the ruling government parties there, has said the opposite, has essentially said the Polish law has primacy over EU law. So the Commission will have to act, and we've heard calls all evening from various corners, from MEPs, from lawyers, that says the Commission needs to act now. I caught up with Garvin Walsh, who's an expert in this area, and he outlined what the next few steps would likely be for the Commission.
Now, the simple thing they can do is to suspend, is to go through the process that would allow payments to be suspended. That's more of a judicial process. But if they should take a case against this order of the Constitutional Court to the European Court can then rule that it's incompatible. It can then require the Polish authorities not to apply that judgment. Then if they don't disapply that judgment, then the Court of Justice can issue fines if the Commission asks for them. So the Commission needs to quickly exercise its obligations to uphold the EU treaties and go through the right legal process to do that.
Shona, the right-wing government in Poland has made other attempts to exert influence over the country's judiciary recently. Do they gain the upper hand now? And is this final?
Well, I don't think they'll end up gaining the upper hand, because the Commission will have to act. It's impossible to have one member state reject European Union law and be a member of the European Union. It just can't be allowed to stand. So they definitely won't have the upper hand. And in relation to previous confrontations, certainly, as you mentioned there, the Constitutional Tribunal has been deemed illegitimate, even though today it made this ruling. And we also had the disciplinary chambers, where the Polish government implemented this disciplinary chamber for judges to be disciplined in cases of giving judgments that weren't compatible with what the government wanted. Now, the Polish government had said it will disband that disciplinary chamber. They said they'd do that in August, but we still have this issue with the Constitutional Tribunal. And this is a very, I think, seminal moment in the relationship between Poland and the European Union.